So once again, welcome students. Today I'm going to talk about the hypocrisy, what you can see in advertisement, how filmy idols endorse what they deny, and why Indians youth must think critically. That is my question. The silver skin cast a very powerful spell in India. So film stars are not merely actors or actresses, they are idols, I believe. They are revered, they are emulated. So their style dictates our fashion statements. So their opinions influences discourse, and their choices often become aspirational goals for millions, particularly the young. However, this influence can be viewed irresponsibly when this very idol, who often publicly proclaim abstinence from harmful substances like sugar, gutkha, or alcohol, readily endorse brands promoting these products, driven solely by financial gain. And this blatant hypocrisy requires critical examinations. And it is the young generation of India who must lead the change in questioning and dismantling these deceptive practice. The fundamental issue lies in the inherent contradiction between a star's professed beliefs and their commercial actions. We see actors lauded for their fitness regimes, their healthy lifestyles, and their advocacy for a cleaner living. They often claim to abstain from sugar, gutkha, and alcohols, highlighting the detrimental effects of these substances on health and well being. Agreed. Yet the same individuals shamelessly appear in advertisements for sugar drinks, gutkha brands, and liquor companies, effectively undermining their own purported values. And this creates a deeply problematic paradox. Why does this happen? Think. Why does this happen? The answer, unfortunately, is often very, very simple. It's just because of money. Because endorsements, especially for well known brands, are incredibly lucrative, offering a stars a significant source of income beyond their film projects. The potential for financial reward often overshadows any ethical considerations or the potential harm their endorsements might inflict on their impressionable audience. And these prioritizations of personal gain over public responsibility exposes a stark disconnect between the image they project and the reality of their motivations. The consequences of this hypocrisy are particularly damaging for the young generation of India, and that is my concern. That is your concern. So, teenagers and young adults are at a crucial stage of development, forming their values and habits. They are highly susceptible to the influence of their idols, often mimicking their behaviors and aspiring to adopt their lifestyles. When a star they admire endorses a product linked to addiction and health problems, it can normalize the use of these substances, isn't it? Making them appear socially acceptable and even desirable. This can lead to the adoption of unhealthy habits early in life with potentially devastating long term consequences. Furthermore, this practice erodes trust in public figures when young people witness their idols acting in such a duplicitous manner. It breeds cynicism, disillusionment, and they begin to question the authenticity of these figures and the values they supposedly represent. This can lead to a decline in the civic engagement and a general distrust of authority, as individuals become skeptical of the motivations behind every public pronouncement. Therefore, it is crucial for the young generation of India to cultivate a critical and discerning eye when engaging with such media and the messages promoted by the idol. They must recognize that endorsements are often purely transactional, divorced from genuine belief or concerns for public welfare. They should not blindly accept what they see on screen, but rather analyze the underlying motivations and potential consequences. This requires a pronged multi-pronged approach. Firstly, Media literacy must be promoted in schools and communities, equipping young people with the skills to critically evaluate advertising and identify manipulative techniques. Secondly, open and honest conversations about the harmful effects of sugar, gutkha, and alcohol are very, very essential to counter the misleading messages propagated by endorsement. Thirdly, young people must hold their idols accountable, demanding transparency and integrity in their actions. They can leverage social media and other platforms to express their disapproval of unethical endorsements and encourage stars to prioritize social responsibility over financial gain. The power to change this lies in the hands of the young generation, and by rejecting the hypocrisy of their idols and demanding authenticity and integrity, you can redefine the role of celebrities in Indian society. You can foster a culture where ethical considerations are valued above commercial gain and where public figures are held accountable for the message they promote. And only then can India break free from the deceptive spell cast by the reels and empower its youth to make informed choices for a healthier and more responsible future. It's a lot of responsibility on your shoulder. Please understand, right? So, with this note, I'd say goodbye. This is another debate topic I shared with you. Feel free to share your suggestions with me. Stay connected, stay blaze, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.